Alrighty, everyone. We have our first Majors playoff game of Season 2. I believe this is the first, right? Max?
This is sorry, I was responding to someone. What did you say?
This is the first Majors playoff of Season 2?
Yes. This is the first game of round one of the season two for majors.
We have Max and Willix on the cast, and then we have Office Party Esports versus Sugondies. You want to go ahead and take it away, Max?
Gotcha. Yeah, it looks like we're gonna start off with Rome getting a good block off of Spaghetti to keep possession for OPE to start this game out.
Yeah, I think the big question is going to be how Rome fits in with his team. He hasn't played with the team
Yeah,
in an
that's
official game at all.
Yeah, no games played together for Rome and these other guys, Acidic and Minty Seed. I also think it's interesting the benching of Miguel for game one. And they have Seed in there. Usually, I don't think is a starter for them.
So I believe all five of their starters were available, so they are gonna rotate players.
Yeah. Good pop.
Which is an interesting choice for a playoff game.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. At least for game one, like I feel like you'd want to establish a rhythm for game one with your set starters, and then maybe if it goes super well, then you can work around rotating around.
But I mean, in for Sugondies, we have Spaghetti, Hype, and Cal, and I mean, I wouldn't say any of them's had overly crazy season this season. They've been solid players, but
I definitely think they're a solid team, and they do have a definite chance to win this. But I think, yeah, like you said, the biggest wild card here is Rome being one of the two current SSLs in the league this season. Like he's definitely going to be a big upgrade for this team now that he's finally got to play with him coming off his suspension. Speaking of Rome, here comes an air dribble. Broken up by Spaghetti, can't get the double tap though. Some pretty good pressure we've seen here from OPE so far, being able to keep the ball in.
Some questionable play.
Yeah. Whiff there by Seed, but gives it right to Rome. Can he do something with it? It's broken up there by iHype, but he keeps it in play.
Oh, big
Then the demo. We're looking to keep some pressure here from Sugondies. We haven't seen much of that this game so far, about halfway through the game. They're looking to keep it in that blue side.
That's a good touch from Cal.
It was. Dangerous pinch there.
We're already over halfway through this game.
Good save there by Rome. Yeah, this game seems like it's kind of flown by. Not much action so far. Still 0-0 heading into the 2-minute mark. Rome can't keep a hold of it, but he brings it on the way back down and pops it over Spaghetti. iHype with a great clear all the way over into the blue half. Acidic doesn't get the first touch he wants, but is able to field it back over to Minty Seed.
It was a good attempt at a 50.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Good. Rome going from a ceiling challenge here. Able to pop it up over two, but it looks like iHype is there to clear. And this is looking dangerous here, but they're able to get it out.
So I think what OPE is struggling with right now is following up off of each other.
Yeah,
it seems like a lot of individual pressure.
And I mean, that's to be expected from a brand new team that hasn't played together before, but they do need to work on working as a team and not just... Ooh, what a fake there by Rome, and is able to slot it in. Fakes the musty, lands, and then is able to just pop it straight into that top left. Spaghetti didn't know what hit him. But yeah, to your point, I think a lot of what we've seen is not necessarily solo plays, but just like a lack of being there for follow-ups for to be able to put the. They've had great pressure, but just to be able to put it in the net.
What a clear out.
Spaghetti Shadows here, is able to clear off backboard. And
Spaghetti
Seed
gets
just
his
kind of
answer
hangs
back.
there. Seed just kind of hangs on backwall and doesn't commit.
Yeah, and he blocks Rome, I think, as well.
Yeah, and it looks like Rome wanted him to go.
Yeah.
If I'm Rome there and I'm coming back post, I'm wanting my teammate to go, and if you have to go, go, and then I'm there to follow up if he puts it behind. But it's just another instance of maybe this is just a new team that just needs to work on communication issues a little bit.
And so what I'd like to see right now, if I'm OPE, you want to close this out in a strong showing. You don't want to go to Game 5, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think so too. Because heading into the next round, you're going against a talented Gundam Gang team who has finished second and comfortably second at that. And you want to be able to come in with that momentum and say, hey, and almost the goal there by Rome, great dribble, but just can't get under it enough to put it in the net.
Well, you got to think too. They've also got two Cleety Cup appearances. They don't have a win yet, but they've got back-to-back appearances.
Which team? Oh, the Gundam Gang.
Yeah. So they're strong. Yeah. You know, they're looking for their third straight appearance.
Yeah, and they definitely have talked to them, and they definitely believe that they're going to get it. And with the way they've performed this season, I wouldn't be surprised. So if you're OPE, you need to definitely get your chem going in this game and get it to the point where you can play comfortably together, because that's what it's going to take to beat this Gundam Gang team. Good flick there by Rome, but Spaghetti's there to save it. And again, another miscommunication there from OPE.
Oh, what a touch by Spaghetti.
Uh-oh. Rome's able to bail them out. And get a good 50 there, too. The Spaghetti's up there to break up. Great 50 by Cal. Ooh, and Minty Seed almost put away game 1. Great save there. Oh, can you put it away here, though? No. Spaghetti is just everywhere on defense right now. Great pass down there by Rome, but no one's there. Rome looks to set something up here. Spaghetti says no.
Oh,
Pass up to backboard. They're not able to do anything with it. Now all three Sugondies, or all three OPE players are committed, but they're able to get back in time.
Oh, good shot.
And Roma's just seemed to get a lot of really meaningful touches this game. It's putting his team in position to score. They just can't finish it. Uh-oh. Nope. High hype's there. And defensively, this Sugondies team is looking pretty good, in my opinion. I just think they've got to be able to put something together on the other end and get some pressure going.
Yeah, you can only hold off so many shots. Eventually, they're gonna score. You gotta get pressure generated. I completely agree.
Seed looked to hang around too long there. Now the pressure's coming. Rome with a great recovery there, able to get back though. See if Seed can set something up for his teammates. Look, if Rome can set something up for his teammates. Low boost situation here. Spaghetti almost able to put that in. But Rome once again says no, and he's going to bring it back to that orange side. This Sugondies team has to be able to keep it on that blue side for longer than a few seconds if they want to have a chance of winning this.
I think they're slowly doing a bit better. I think, you know, maybe perhaps a little bit of fatigue is hitting OPE right now.
Yeah, that's the real question. Do we think it's because OPE is breaking down a little bit, or do we think it's because they're finally learning how to work together? And the great fake there by iHype, and Spaghetti almost able to put it in, but crossbar's out. Cal just looking to keep it in. Spaghetti looking to keep it in. It looks like this OPE team starting to flail a little bit. But Rome trying to keep that pressure alive on the other side. Seed tries to pass back. Gets it past Cal still. With a little reset here for OPE, but broken up by iHype. Could this be the look that they need right here? He beats Cal, but gets bumped.
Oh my goodness!
And it's in! Acidic with the floater. It's barely touched there by iHype, but he can't clear it far away from the net enough. And Acidic just puts it in. And honestly, that was a way closer game one than I expected. I think.
Yeah, that was a
four
way closer
minute
game
overtime.
than
I think we're in for a good series here. It looks like. And I know you said you don't want for this OPE team, you wouldn't want to go to 5, but I just
that was too tight. That was way too tight.
It seems like it will. And Rome is asking for a map change because his card design looks horrid.
I don't know, Max. What do you think?
No.
There you go. Let's see. Are they gonna pull Minty out for Miguel now?
Well, let's see what the strategy is here.
They are.
Yeah, Miguel's in. We'll see if that has any influence on the tightness of this game. 4-minute overtime in game 1.
With this roster lineup, I expect this to be the OPE we thought it was going to be going into game 1.
Yeah,
I think we're going to see a much stronger performance.
Yeah, and while Seed is a solid player, I do think there is a little bit of that lack of like positioning and placement. I think that he's got a little bit of work to do on, but especially playing in a team with these guys.
I also feel like Miguel's led the team for quite some time, throughout the season. So he has at least familiarity with Acidic.
Yeah.
And even Seed, to be honest. So he's just Spaghetti really played, coming out here with these demos.
Yeah. And another thing about the whole Seed and Miguel switch is I do know that Seed does not like to come in BC, so he's kind of just playing, so maybe that's a little bit of a hindrance for this team. Maybe all they need is just to get some activity in the comms here. Hey, Miguel able to just put it right over top of, I think it was Hype. Or no, it was Cal. No, it was Hype.
And our first goal of game 2 goes to OPE.
Yeah, just exactly 1 minute in. Miguel able to just be right place, right time, and just put it in. Good kickoff there. Oh, iHype cannot put that in though. Getty sets it up off the corner. It's a good touch towards mid. Teammates are not following it up though.
And so I think the thing here now is going to come back to pressure. It's going to all come down to whether or not Sugondies can get the pressure that they had at the back end of game 1.
Close situation there for OP to score another goal. iHype actually almost own goaled it, but got a little bit lucky there and was able to clear it out. They definitely got away with one there. Double demo there.
The demos are out in force.
Yeah. OP just does not want this on their own side.
And this is the pressure that Sugondies needs. A big demo, perhaps.
Bad clear there, though.
So close. There we go.
Spaghetti just taps it in right in front of the net. Very reminiscent of that first goal from the last game. That I believe it was him that scored it, where it's just kind of floated around and put it in. And pre-game today, there were reports that Rome was considering him and Acidic as a young Kobe Bryant and Shaquille O'Neal. We'll see if they can follow up to that.
That's funny. I don't know about that. That's some big shoes to fill.
And when asked who was who, his response was yes. And I don't know what that means.
Right.
But I think it says all it needs to say about Rome. Take that as you will.
He set Acidic up for you know
What a pinch there.
some big expectations.
Yeah. Yeah, Cynic probably wanted no part of this.
Oh, what a shot!
And Sugondies wanted no part of that. Rome will just put it in off the car of Spaghetti.
And the lead is back in favor of OPE. And they've got the 2-1 lead, the 1-0 lead on the series, and we're under half of a game left to play.
OPE just needs to start getting the momentum going. Maybe score one more. Be able to say, this is the team that everyone expected to see. Can you hang with us? And iHype can. Might score here, does not. Rome is able to get there. And Rome, dangerous in the air. Fakes the flip reset, bounces it off backboard. Got a little bit lucky there.
Good save by Hype.
iHype ruins Rome's clip. We all know how much Rome loves his clips. Good clear there by Hype. Acidic keeps it right in play though. This is the pressure we were talking about. What up, Cal? Maybe he can set something up on the other end, but no. Miguel comes out of nowhere.
Spaghetti got to figure out something.
Putting it
What
right
a 50.
Great challenge there. It's like a brick wall right at midfield.
OPE just has to not be the first team to make a mistake here, or else it's going to cost them game 2. Oh, what a save again. What a save by Hype.
And while I did say there's a brick wall at midfield, I think this Sugondies team did a fantastic job of at least keeping it in the midfield and not keeping it in their own net. So I still think this game is close enough to where Sugondies definitely has a chance to take a game or two off, at least, and maybe send it to game 5 where they reset the score to 0-0.
I think if they run the same roster that they have right now, OPE takes this in game 3.
And I don't know, man. They've only lost by 1 goal both games. Either one of these could have swung either way. Like both
I
of those.
don't disagree, because I think Spaghetti is playing phenomenal right now, and Hype is playing some kind of other level defense right now.
Hype and Spaghetti are both on defense are playing great right now. The problem is they just got to get some offense going.
I think maybe that's where Cal's gonna have to come in.
I don't know. I think right now your best bet is just playing through Spaghetti. Not solo plays, not like give him the ball and get out of the way type stuff, but it's just like you got to be able to have him run your offense and get those plays set up. And a bad whiff there. Speaking of.
And look at this, Acidic is now subbed out.
Yeah. Spaghetti just misses the ball, leaves it wide open. That's not the start you want to see from a team coming down from 2-0.
Yeah, you don't want to play from behind this early on.
There's another miscommunication right there. Both went for the ball and then both left it. Left Rome by himself on defense. Can he do something? And he can! Spaghetti just slow plays it right into the net. And Rome just a little bit too far back in that net off that wall. Just can't get out.
That's gotta hurt OPE, man. What a misplay.
I don't know. I think if you're OPE, you're still feeling good about how the start of this game has gone. You haven't necessarily lost momentum, so as long as you're keeping it either tied or within one, I think you're doing your job.
Nah, this is do or die. This is the playoffs, man. You can't just do your job. You gotta do more.
Well, they're up 2-0 in the series. I think they've done more. I think right now you're just hoping they don't run away with the game and get a crazy amount of momentum.
They gotta figure something out, man. That's all I know.
And all I will say is that the pressures looked a lot better here for Sugondies this game in these first 2 minutes. Great touch there by Rome. Oh.
There's the
Good reaction there by Hype, but can Spaghetti get it out? Yes, he can. Cal tries to just pinch it into the other zone. Rome looking to send it right back where it came from. Could this be the play? Seed able to break it up. Could this be the push right here?
Miguel's right on.
Miguel says anything about it. Able to slow it down just enough for Roan to be able to read. Ooh, dangerous there. Spaghetti just wants to take it back, slow it down a little bit, get something going. And that's what I mean running through Spaghetti, is just getting it right to your team, having them set something up for you. And right, all of a sudden, their pressure is on. There by Spaghetti.
It's been a little bit of a chaotic mess going up this left wall.
Yeah. Great challenge there by Roan. Miguel with the shot. It's in.
It's good.
A lot of time left. Great shot by Miguel. And good pass by Roan, able to hit that curve on the wall.
Oh my goodness.
Rome talking a little trash. I don't know whether you love to hate or see it.
You know, all I gotta say about it is you better keep the same energy in your next game.
Yeah, and Gundam Gang, you better be talking too. Of course, that's assuming they win.
I mean, yeah, minute 30 is plenty of time still for Sugondies.
For one goal? Absolutely it is.
They just can't let him get in their head. That's the big thing right now. He talking, he trying to get in your head. Just don't let him get in your head. Just play.
And I do feel like Rome is one of those players that is very good at getting in your head. You just gotta let that bounce off and keep playing your game. And miscommunication there. Oh no. Two of the Sugondies players
burns
bump
him.
each other. Hype just T-bone Spaghetti off the ball. And that's got to be a deflating goal here for Sugondies. They can only hope they can pull it together for the next minute and keep their season alive.
I think you got to play hungry right here. You got to play super aggressive.
Yeah, I mean, down
You're
2.
already going to lose. You are already going to lose. So figure something out.
We could be looking at the last minute of the season for the Sugondies team.
That's a good read by Miguel.
Good 50 there by Cal. I can't stay with it. Rom looks to clip again. Can't get it. And it's honestly looking like Like, oh, I
Oh,
was about to say that it's looking like it might be over, but they got a good shot on net. They really needed that to go in though to have time.
they desperately needed that. It is what you like to see, though. They gave it their all, even into the last 10 seconds here.
And
Oh my
that'll,
goodness, so close, so close.
that'll be the season for Sugondies. OPE advances to the next round where they will face Gundam Gang. Hopefully we can get that game going sometime in the next couple days here.
I'm hoping it's much sooner than later, but we shall see. But this is a great set. I
Way
think
closer than the series score looks.
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It was a 3-0 sweep, which I'm sure a lot of people kind of thought going in Rome's debut game, but like each of these games, the biggest deficit was this game. Was a 2-goal lead. That was the biggest deficit.
Yeah. And even that 2-goal lead just came off of just a big blunder there from the Sugondies team, just pushing teammates out of the way and leaving the net open. Like it wasn't like I don't necessarily think that OPE won this game as much as Sugondies lost it.
I think that's a fair statement to make on the team. I mean, regardless, both teams played extremely well, and I'm looking forward to seeing what is in store for Sugondies going in the next season. I know Sir West has been selected as a franchise captain for Cyber Otters, I believe. So we'll see if he pulls any of his players over there. And I mean, for OPE, the season's not over yet, as they're gonna move on to face Gundam Gang, as you said.
Yeah. And I mean, to that point that you made about Sir West taking over that Cyber franchise, like it'll be interesting to see how some of these teams shake up next season, especially with the rank changes. Some of the teams won't be able to stay together, but like it'll like we might have all different teams, but will some of these teams be reminiscent of some of the teams we've seen before with the same team ups and like the same players like playing together and having some of that chemistry together? Will we be able to carry on some of these legacies from these season 2 teams into the season 3?
Oh, I don't doubt it at all. I think the captains definitely bring a lot of vibe to their teams, and it doesn't matter where they are; those vibes are going to carry.
Yeah,
But that's going to be all for tonight, guys. Go and give us a like, follow, and subscribe on YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. You can find that link down below. And then it was a Willix and Max on the cast. Did you have any parting messages, Max?
No, so maybe we can just talk about how Acidic and Rome looked like Kobe and Shaq that game.
I don't know about that one.
Yeah, I don't know about